One thing about me is I am a huge proponent of you should find exercise that you really enjoy and you should do it. And you should experiment with exercises. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was about, was it a podcast? It might have been a video, but it was just about when you have an individual trying to get into fitness, you should try to get them to just enjoy it. And because what they do might not be what you enjoy. So I love resistance training. I love lifting weights. I love hypertrophy training. I love strength training. It's such a passion for me. It has been for 12 years at this point. But I know individuals who just don't care for it. I have a friend, a good friend, who he just does it because he knows it's good for him. And he's like, if I didn't have to do it multiple days a week, I just wouldn't. It's not something I enjoy doing. It's not my cup of tea, but he does it, and it's preferred method of exercise, but it's not something that he's like, yes, I love being in the gym. And he does it 3 to 4 times a week, which, fun fact, is really all you have to do it for. You don't have to strength train for, like, you don't have to do it like you're a bodybuilder or a high level athlete. You don't have to train 6 days a week for an hour each time. If you go in to work out and you work out 3 days a week for 30 to 45 minutes, you go in, you do a full body workout, that's good enough. Like, you'll get the adaptations you need to strength training. But if you really don't like strength training and you're like, I don't like going in by myself, that's also okay. You just have to find that exercise that is really, really resonates with you. So if a fitness class going in, a group fitness class where it's everyone who is working out together and everyone, or it's a guided thing, or you really like yoga or you enjoy running, you should do that. Like, you should do whatever exercise you find enjoyable. You should do whatever exercise or modality of exercise that you're like, this gets me in the gym, this gets me active, this gets me moving. Yeah, like, that's what you should do. Now, there should be some aspect where it does push your body to its limits per se, or not necessarily its limits, but it pushes your body to become to produce adaptation. So when you go in, it should be difficult. It shouldn't be you go in and you can just move the weight real easily, or you're not pushing yourself into a slightly more uncomfortable position if you do yoga, or you're not running a little bit further or a little bit faster when you run. You still should push yourself a little bit because those adaptations, both physically and mentally, are so important for just long term health. So consider just going and moving, finding if you have had issues in the past where you were like, I just can't get into this, try something new. You don't have to go to the gym and work out by yourself. And if you really want, you're like, I really like the idea of lifting weights, but I don't know where to start. You go find a trainer, go find a personal trainer to help you. There's a lot of great ones out there. Now, I think a big piece of this is you need to have a conversation with them and making sure that they're right for you, that their methodology is correct for you. Because m- different personal trainers might have different methodologies, different mindsets of how they train and how they train their individuals. Because some people might be really big into um, doing sled pushes and sled pulls and uh, or primarily free weights or primarily machines. And those should be conversation pieces more so than just like, hey, I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna push you through, put you through the paces and get you tired. The goal, like, it should be a conversation piece. So, like, if your goal is you want to get stronger, you want to put on some muscle, they probably shouldn't have you doing a ton of sled pushes. If they are, they're probably just trying to make you really tired. Sled pushes don't really have a lot of uh, like it's a good maybe a good general health thing, but it it's just to get you worn out to make you feel like you did something, in my opinion. I think if again, it's a conversation. You should be able to say, "Hey, I don't like this," and they should be like, "Okay, cool. Like, let's change it." Like, it's simple enough. Now, you can't say, "I don't like everything," but if you're just like you're doing something and you've done it 3 or 4 times and you're like, "I hate this." And there are things like that. I hate military press. Barbell military press, I don't like it. I prefer seated dumbbell shoulder press. So, I do seated dumbbell shoulder press when I do a shoulder press movement. Um, like I actually really enjoy that movement. I just so I it's about learning what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. If you don't like an exercise, again, you should probably still give it a little bit of a try. You should like give it do it for a couple weeks. And if at the end of 3 or 4 weeks you're like, hey, this isn't resonating with me, um, then that that should be an easy conversation. And if you're ever doing an exercise, like, why am I doing this? Like, what is the purpose of this exercise? Ask that question. Like, it's okay to ask that. And if the personal trainer you're with gets angry, like, I'm the trainer, so like you should listen to me. And it's like, well, if they can't explain to you why they're doing it and they're going to get defensive about it, that's probably indication to not be with this individual. But so being asked these questions and understanding where to go when you're on a fitness journey or an exercise journey is really important. You should be able to enjoy what you're doing. If you enjoy cycling, do cycling. If you do enjoy spin classes, do spin classes. If you do enjoy group fitness, do group fitness. Those things are really great to get you in the gym because it's so guided. And these people who lead them are probably really good. Again, and it's just like, um, it's, I'm going to put it in comparison. It's like therapy. You should be able to feel comfortable with your therapist. You should feel comfortable with the individual, with the person leading your fitness training. You should enjoy the fitness training. You should um yeah. So try different things. If you went to the gym and you're like, I hate the gym. I don't like going by myself. Find a partner. If you can't find a partner and you are able to afford it, get a personal trainer. If you're working out with a personal trainer and they're not resonating with you, stop going to them, find a new one. There's a lot of people, a lot of people out there who are personal trainers who are really good, who want to help people and who will listen and give and accept feedback. So give it a try. Try different things, find what works for you, and just find what sticks. Until next time, stay safe and find your exercise modality.